At this World Cup, VAR's technology failed during a penalty decision. The graphic that proves it got it right didn't appear. FIFA said the call was correct. Then they showed you the evidence. 4.5 hours later. Here's why that matters. Qatar versus Switzerland, 14 minutes in. Swiss midfielder Remo Freuler goes down in the penalty area. The referee points to the spot. VAR checks the decision, as it should. But there's a problem. The semi-automated offside technology that produces the 3D graphic, the animation you've seen 100 times, with the lines drawn across players' bodies proving whether someone is on or offside, that system had a technical outage. No graphic appeared on screen. Replays looked inconclusive. Pundits watching live thought it looked offside. Gary Neville on ITV said FIFA were acting like a dictatorship. The penalty stood. Breel Embolo scored. Here's the thing. FIFA said the VAR check still happened. The lines were still drawn internally. The officials still made the right call. But that's exactly what the technology was built to avoid. Before semi-automated offside, VAR decisions were a black box. You had to trust that the officials got it right behind closed doors. The whole point of the animation, the graphic, the lines, the 3D model, is transparency. So fans can see the decision for themselves. When that tool fails, you're back to a black box. You're back to trusting FIFA's word. And for a lot of fans, that isn't good enough. FIFA did eventually release still images showing the VAR lines, 4.5 hours after the final whistle. They say the lines confirmed Freuler was onside. Critics say the images, even with the lines drawn, still looked close enough to question. But by then, the game was over. The moment had passed, and a new question had opened up. If the technology can fail once, silently, with no immediate way to challenge it, when does it fail next? VAR was introduced to football to remove doubt. Semi-automated offside was introduced to remove doubt about VAR. What gets introduced to remove doubt about that? This incident didn't change the result of the tournament, but it revealed exactly what happens when the system that's supposed to create trust quietly stops working. Nobody noticed until it was too late.